Let's move on to the National Football League as we go into Week 13. No buys this week. I don't think they're done though. I think they're still like
next week I lose Jaden Daniels in 2 fantasy leagues.
Yeah, they don't do buys Thanksgiving because you have
Dubai. Nobody's
Thursday
playing games.
You have 3 Thursday games and a Friday game. So like you'd have like 2 games on Sunday. Scott Hansen in the saddest edition of the Red Zone channel ever, just talking about 2 games for
8 hours. We're just gonna go split screen, and I'm gonna start drinking.
He might already just be pantsless by the time it starts.
I'm pantsless.
I assumed he's pantsless anyway,
and it's freezing.
He should be. I mean, why not? He's behind the desk all game.
I will say this: listening to him, like what he does to his body for those fucking Red Zone, like, is wild.
Oh, yeah.
I still call BS that he doesn't go to the bathroom. I mean, you could easily have a urinal right by. There's a couple times where he goes silent for 3 minutes.
Yeah,
he just hot mics in the bathroom.
I'm going to the bathroom right now.
Either that or he wears a colostomy. Or like wears the little pee bag.
Urinal. He just has an empty water bottle.
Like, I mean, you can easily just be sitting there and just like just pee. Like,
give me one of those empty Colt 45 bottles.
Hey, we're gonna show the.
I'm not saying he's probably never shat himself. Like that's very possible.
We're gonna show the 3 commercials that we need to show for the next 45 seconds, so I can take this piss. Because I swear to God, if Marvin Harrison catches a touchdown right now while I'm trying to take a piss, shit's going everywhere.
Shit's going down. All right, let's take a look. We will start this Thursday, first game of Thanksgiving Day. 12:30 Eastern time on CBS. The 4-7 Chicago Bears travel to 10-1 Detroit, who is a 10.5 point favorite. You're over under 48.5. Detroit looking for their first Thanksgiving Day win since 2016.
I was going to say, when was there ever a time where Detroit was favored by more than 10 points on Thanksgiving?
I'm sure they'll talk about it on Thursday.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, first looking for their first Thanksgiving win since 2016. Sean, we'll start with you.
Okay, first of all, 10.5 points is a lot of points. But Detroit is that good. Everybody that hops in on defense just seems to just pick up where the other guy left off. They lost another defensive tackle in the midst of all those injuries. They've been without one of their starting corners for 3 of the last 4 games, and I only know that because I start them all in a fantasy league where I have all the lines. Otherwise, I'd have no idea. But the bottom line is the Lions are going to win this. 48.5, I don't necessarily like. They like Williams more than I do. I'm going to take a slight under, but Detroit to roll.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I like Detroit minus the 10.5, whatever it was. I just think that they're on a mission this year. Chicago, I'm with you, Sean. They're not that good. I mean, we know they went to OT on a miracle against the Vikings, but they also scored 3 points against the Patriots. So it's truly hard for me to buy into them. But I think Detroit covers the over spread by themselves, honestly. Give me a 49-0 Detroit win on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Mikey B.
Wow.
Ernest agrees with Sean with the Lions and the under.
That's not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. Kyle agrees with Matt.
Bob. Nothing is over.
Kyle agrees with Matt, Lions in the over. My whole argument here is we talk about how bad the Chicago Bears are. Do we forget that this Lions offense hung 52 points on an NFL defense at some point this year? Lions in the over.
I mean, are the Titans and Jaguars an NFL defense though?
Are the Giants an NFL team?
Not really.
No,
they're not run like one.
That's true.
I don't understand the question.
Not wrong, but I mean, technically,
Saquon Barkley graduated, so they couldn't. He ran out of years of eligibility.
There's an NFL logo spray painted on the field. I have to say that they're an NFL team, but I will say this: at the end of the day, I don't necessarily know that the Lions may not score 48 before the half. There's
Do the
nothing.
Bears
Bears
not have an
defense-
NFL defense?
They don't.
I mean, they technically do, I guess, because they held Sam Darnold to 20
31.
points. But cool story. You know what Sam Darnold does that Jared Goff? You know what Jared Goff does that Sam Darnold doesn't? He doesn't turn over the football.
Wow.
And
They
Caleb
lost
Williams
that
turns it
one
over.
game.
Well, I mean, they still won that game, so who gives a shit, right? And at the end of the day, Caleb Williams turns the ball over a lot. The defense may score more points than the Chicago Bears. Lions by 1 million.
That's a lot of points, Mike.
Man.
Fuck them.
That is a disgusting act.
A million.
Yeah,
People in Chicago have fans.
Like, I don't want to go as here. I will agree that the Lions can and probably will cover the over by themselves. I'll give it that. I'll let the Bears will score some points. Garbage time points still count. in
Yeah,
terms
rushing
of
touchdown by Hurricane Ditka.
points scored. Lions will cover though. Yeah,
Get it to the fridge.
Lions in this one, easy. But yeah, the Bears. No, they stink.
They are who we thought they were.
I need to
But they are who we thought they were.
see if I can find, and Sean, you may know the reference. There was that like old sports talk show that would always on, like we'd drive around with that, and they played the Bears Still Suck
The
song.
Bears still suck. Yeah,
Yeah, I
remember
gotta find that.
They suck. They really, really
Yeah,
suck.
it's
like
got
an old
to be out
jingle.
there
It's
in
great.
the universe somewhere. I'll see if I can find it. But all right, let's see. Devin has Lions in the over. All right, next one we go to, still on Thursday. This is the night game, 8:20 Eastern time on NBC. The 5-6 Dolphins looking to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. They travel to Green Bay, who is 8-3, who is a 3-point home favorite. Your over under on this one is 47. Sean, we'll start with you.
Oh, sorry. I was about to start a YouTube video of the Bears still suck. Hold on. It may be the best artist name I've ever seen in my life, though. I got to go back. A song by Happy Schnapps Combo with a picture of the Bears losing to the Green Bay Packers. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I think
So I'm pretty excited about that. The Bears still suck. There it is. They have a Facebook page.
this is the song.
This can't be it.
No, I don't think this is
How
the.
many times must we take this disgrace? Another Bears fan
Sounds like the
throwing
Bears.
insults in our face. The Packers are the greatest team to ever play the game, even if from time to time they've been a little lame. How could you ever love?
How many
a
verses are there?
man?
Too many?
Even Porky Pig was as big a him.
We're going to somehow get a copyright violation.
That's mostly based on luck. The Bears still.
Oh yeah, I think this is it actually.
The Bears still suck.
This is it.
The Bears
Yeah.
still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. We really, 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 really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
Still applies.
Yeah, I might just have to cut out the chorus of that one, but
Yeah, it still
there we go.
applies.
there you go. It's absolutely still apply. Yeah, we heard that song when we were kids, and it's still very appropriate.
Not once has it changed.
No.
I mean, maybe the Packers being great part, that's changed a couple times, but other than that. But anyway, Dolphins, Packers. That's where we are, right?
That is where we are. Yes.
I tried to stick a bookmark in it, but I could not do it because it's not a book. Anyway, Dolphins, Packers. I mean, this one has, in my opinion, as far as the games we're picking and a bunch of them, I think this one could be one of the more entertaining games. Dolphins are kind of resurging. Tua looks, concussions or not, mostly like Tua. It'd be nice if he would find Tyreek a couple times instead of Jalen Waddle. But other than that, I think the Dolphins' offense has opened up quite a bit, and Raheem Mostert's career is over. But yeah, I think the Dolphins are going to give it a run, but I think they're going to fall short. I think I'm going to take Green Bay in this one, even with the 3 points. I'm going to take them to cover that, and 47 seems, in this case, low. I'm going to take the over on this one.
All right, Matt.
I find it kind of strange that our podcast Facebook page said that this football slate was a bunch of nap time games, and here we are picking 2 of them. So
To be fair, I
That's-
could go for a nap right now.
that's also true. I mean, I think on this one you'll be able to nap early. Sorry, Devin. Dolphins are a fun story, but it's at Lambeau.
Oh God, he
Green
took the
Bay's-
Dolphins too.
Green
Of course.
Bay's got something to go for.
Homer.
Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers -7 alternate spread, and I will take the over on this.
All right, Mikey B.
Ernest and Kyle also have the Packers and the over. Do we know what the weather is going to be in frigid Green Bay around kickoff?
Stand by. Probably cold would be my guess.
That's a
but,
good take.
Good
but,
bet, Bob.
28 degrees game time weather since it's the night game.
Any-
yeah,
any
clear,
chance?
clear. No chance flurries, but mostly clear.
It's good
Oh,
concussion
oh.
weather.
There's no snow on the ground. Oh yeah, give me
Just saying,
Tua Tonka
that
trucks.
ground's gonna be hard.
Give me Tua Tonka trucks and the Miami Dolphins to destroy the last 6 toes that Ernest has implanted in his 10 toes down in Green Bay. Fuck them. Give me the Dolphins in the over.
Yeah, my God, that still blows me away. That he's holding on to that hope. Yeah, Devin has Miami in the over. Look, yeah,
Homer.
cute story. You guys have hung around for a couple games since Tua's come back, but this team's not good. When Jonnu Smith is your leading receiver, not great. Give me the Packers.
Who the hell
They
is the
will.
Packers leading receiver?
Doesn't matter.
One of the 5.
Yeah,
Well,
they,
yeah.
they don't need a leading receiver.
They have
Jonnu
5
Smith
wide
greater than
receiver
all.
twos.
Give me the Packers to win easily. Easily covering that 3, probably covering that alternate 7. I agree with Matt. And I will take a slight over. Slight.
Disrespectful, outlandish, and childerish.
All right, next one we go to Sunday, December 1st, 1:00 Eastern time on Fox. It is the 6-5 Cardinals traveling to the 9-2 Minnesota Vikings, a 3.5-point home favorite. Your over under on this one, 45.5. Sean.
Oh man, and the Cardinals coming in on some rest here. Let me. I was all about just firing the 9-2 and just checking the box, but I don't like it. I think a lot of people question the Vikings. Obviously it's good defense. They're playing really great on the defensive side of the ball, but it's still Sam Darnold. And the Cardinals have played good defense in 3 of their last 4 games. Let's forget about the last one, right? But
No, I think they played pretty good defense. I'm pretty sure the
Did
final
they?
was
they
16-6,
still did.
and
All
there
right,
was
yeah, they were
offensive
rolling, like,
touchdown by Seattle.
for 2 or 3
Defense
games. They
fine.
were rolling 3-4 sacks a game. They were really getting at some folks, and I think the young guys on that defensive side of the ball are starting to play. God, just find Marvin Harrison Jr. at least one touchdown, guys. I need him. And I'm picking you, and I'm betting on Kyler Murray, and I don't know why, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take Kyler Murray. I'm going to take Kyler Murray to not only cover the 3.5, but to win this game outright. And I'm going to take well over on the 45.5.
All right, Matt.
I'm going to take the Cardinals. I don't really believe in either of these teams, but I think that the Cardinals are more due for a bounce back, whereas the Vikings are still celebrating letting
Just
up.
kind of waiting. We're waiting for the Vikings to just take one of the
Yeah.
kids. It's
I
going to
think-
happen.
And it's not going to be a bad loss. I will take the under on this. I see it being like a 21-14 finish
All right, Mikey B.
with 2 touchdowns to Marvin Harrison Jr.
There you go.
Thanks.
Kyle
Trey
has the
McBride also works.
Kyle has the Cardinals in the over. Ernest has the Vikings in the over.
He would.
Thank God. That's perfect for me.
I mean, at this point on last week's show, I literally took the Cardinals, and I took the over because they had a guy on their roster named Maserati Marv, and nothing happened. And then I remembered to myself, how can you take the Cardinals in the over? There's a new Call of Duty out.
That's true.
That guy hasn't looked at a play sheet, a rundown, or a defensive assignment in the last 3 weeks. No wonder this offense can't fucking score. Give me the Vikings in the under.
Mazda Miata Marv.
Yeah, man. The NFC West stinks. They were the first division to have a division winner with a losing record go to the playoffs. They might do it again this year. The Cardinals, they were leading the division for a minute. They've had a lot of close games. I know Minnesota has had a couple of bumpy games as of late, but I think at home this week, I think they kind of right the ship themselves.
Wasn't one of those bumpy games to an NFC West team? I think the Rams beat them.
The details, Sean. That was in LA, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
It was in LA. Yeah.
See, that's the key. This one in Minnesota. Give me the Vikings to win and to cover, and I will take the slightest of over. All right, last one. We go to it will be Monday night, 8:15 Eastern time on ESPN. It is the 3-8 Browns. They traveled to a somewhat surprising 7-5 Broncos team, who's a 5.5 point home favorite. Your over under on this one is 42. Sean.
Yeah, I feel like this is one where, pretty much everything I've spoken to people. I'm a big believer in Bo Nix for Rookie of the Year. I'm a big believer in everything the Broncos are doing. If you look at their point differential for the other teams that are around them in record, they match teams that are like 3 wins higher because they just don't give up a lot of points, and I believe in the Broncos. However, Jameis Winston's rolling into town, and Jameis Winston just spoiled somebody's hopes and dreams on their parlays in a game in the snow, and he's got to prove that it wasn't just the snow. Jameis is going to be out there taking touchdowns like they're crab legs. I'm gonna take Jameis. I'm gonna take Jameis and the Browns. I think they're gonna make a little push here, try to make that AFC North look even better. And okay, especially with 5.5 points, I'll take Jameis on that. He's probably better.
Especially they got that Hard Knocks series coming out. The writers aren't gonna let them cave, right?
Have you seen the NFL Films video of his rushing touchdown in the snow? It's beautiful.
It's wild.
It is a beautiful, beautiful display. And so will this one. Give me Jameis. Turn it on at the halftime. Be like, wow, Jameis threw 4 picks. Why is that? Cross that one off. That's out. 42. This is going over 42, no doubt. Give me Jameis in the over.
All right, Matt.
That is a fun story, but I can't. In good
I'm all about fun stories right now.
Take that, especially after I mocked DJ earlier today for saying that Deshaun Watson would lead the Browns to the playoffs. So it would be even funnier if Jameis Winston.
Rightly so.
If Jameis did it.
Just not going to happen. So give me the Broncos. I will take the under on this.
All right, Mikey B.
Unfortunately, Matt, Ernest also took the Broncos in the under.
Damn it.
Against his Browns.
Against his own Browns. Yeah.
Kyle took
the fence sitter sits again.
Yeah. Kyle took the Broncos in the over. In the most random Monday night game I think I've seen in some time, I will take the Denver Broncos because why the fuck not?
They're good.
I mean, I'm going to take them and I'm going to take the over, but I still don't understand how the NFL told themselves Thanksgiving weekend, Deshaun Watson versus Bo Nix. Can't wait.
Right. By the way, Denver Broncos 9th best point differential in the NFL this year.
It's not bad.
No, it's surprising. The Lions, not surprisingly, are leading.
So surprised.
Leading that one by plus 177. On the opposite end, Carolina a minus 146 is your
not
your
great,
worst.
Bob.
And they almost beat the Chiefs.
I was going to say they're only minus 3 against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that makes that look even crazier when you look at it. The optics on that one, not great.
God, he's ruined that word for me.
And yeah, look,
I feel like there's somebody trying to drive through a wall.
we'll get there. Look, we will. The Browns. It was a divisional game. It was in the snow. Ignore everything that happened last week. Okay, just forget about it. This one, Broncos easily cover 5.5. I'll take the over though. I don't, without knowing the weather in Denver, I'm besides cold. I'm gonna say this one is one that the Broncos and Browns can probably score some points. So yeah, I'll take the over on that one.